Hi everyone, this video I'm going to share with you how to create the mail carrier bag without using the punch board. I received a couple of requests on how to do it. So first you're going to need one 8.5 by 12 sheet of paper, and then you're going to need one 8.5 by 6.5 sheet of design paper. Okay, so you're going to need your scoreboard and a scoring tool, and I'm using my Martha Stewart scoreboard. So on the 8.5 by 12, this is going to be the back of the mail carrier bag. On the 8.5 inch side, you're going to score at 2 1/8 and then 6 3/8. Okay, and then you're going to turn, this being the bottom of the bag, you're going to score at 1 3/8 and then 6 1/2. Okay, so let's put the scoreboard to the side. Now you're going to need your scissors and a bone folder. So let's go ahead and fold all those scored lines. Okay, so on the bottom of the bag, I'm going to cut these two tabs out, and I make a slight, I cut it at an angle, just a little slight angle right here on the middle tab. I'm going to cut this piece out, so you'll get something like that. Okay, and then do the same as on this side. Okay, and then you're going to cut these two tabs out, and again you can use your trimmer or you can use your scissors. So I'm just going to use my scissors. And you're going to need a corner rounder to corner round your edges. And I used my We Are Memory Keepers corner rounder punch. I used the 1/2 inch side. So you're going to corner around this corner right here, and this corner, and then these two corners down, up here. So just exactly like I did in the last video. Okay, so that is going to be the back. So for the front, this is 8.5 wide by 6.5. So let's get our scoreboard back. On the 8.5 inch side, you're going to score at 2 1/8 and 6 3/8. So same measurements as the first one. And then this being the bottom is going to be 1 3/8. And this is the 6.5 inch side. Okay. So you don't need your scoreboard anymore. And let's go ahead and fold. Okay, and then you're going to do the same thing. You're going to cut these two bottom tabs out. Well, actually, you're going to cut these two bottom tabs out. And no, I'm sorry, you're going to keep these 2 bottom tabs. So you're just going to cut a slit. So I cut an angle in the middle, like so. So it looks like that. Sorry, I had to think about that for a second because I was just used to using the punch board. And cut that out. So you're going to get something like this. And then you're going to fold these in. And then you're going to use your corner chomper again, or corner rounder. So it's going to look like that. Okay, so let's put it together. So I'm just going to use some Fabri-Tac glue. And then we're just going to glue this. You want to make sure the top is lined up. Okay, and then this you'll fold down. And then of course you're going to need your 1 by 12 inch strip for the handle. And then you're going to do the same thing. You're going to push these in, and then glue this down. Okay, and then we're just going to push that in. Okay, and then that's how you make it. There you go. Same exact thing as the last one, except that you don't need the punch board. So again, you're going to need your 1 by 12 inch strip to make the handle, and then you're going to add your Velcro. And there you have it. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.